G'day. One of the products that we've been intending to test for quite some time now is a anti-fog visor insert for our helmets. And the environment that we ride in tends to be in the range of 7 to 15 degrees early in the morning, and when it's in the lower temperature range we have quite a bit of fogging problem. So what we ended up doing was getting our hands on a product called a WeePro Universal Anti-Fog Visor Insert. Now this particular product, we tested it over a couple of weeks. Now, before I describe the outcomes of the test, just let me describe what comes in the kit. You get this wrapping, which is a cardboard, protection for the visor insert itself. Then when you open it, you'll find that it's got very clear instructions inside on how to actually attach it. The visor insert comes with a plastic covering on both sides, and they've got a very cool concept here because on one side they've got a red tab marked cover, and that's used to actually attach to the outside of the visor and give you like an aiming point, hence the cross through the middle. I don't know if you can see that cross. Okay, kind of hard to see. There you go. And then it's got the blue protective cover, which you remove after you've attached the visor. Now, it also comes with a little black cloth, which helps you attach it and give it a firm fitting on the inside of the visor. Now, the actual testing itself, we tested these over a couple of weeks. And we attached these to a couple of showy helmets that we use to ride our R1200 GS BMW around. And I wanted to run it over a couple of weeks because I didn't just want, to go out for one ride and then we find that the visor insert works, but then over time it doesn't work. And what I found over the 2 weeks is that the visor worked every single time. So I was quite impressed with it and the quality of its particular performance. Now, the thing that kind of stood out for me is that where the visor is attached is I didn't have any fogging problems, certainly from the inside. You're going to get dew and mist and that sort of type of thing on the outside, but that's going to happen anyway. But I did get a bit of fogging around it, so it definitely was doing its job. Now, I am happy with the product. I'm going to continue to use these because of its performance. What I did want to show you was actually how it attaches, because the attachment methodology with this is quite simple and very clever in the way it works. So have a look at this. Now when you get the visor, you'll notice that it's got a cross in the center, and that cross is part of the aiming mechanism, which is a kind of cool concept in terms of aiming or aligning the insert to the visor itself so you get it in its optimum position. Now what you'll also notice is it's got a cover on both sides, or a plastic sheeting. It's got a red tab sheeting on one side and a blue tab on the other. The red one is attached to the side that's going to be connected or actually touch the inside of the visor. And once you remove that particular red tab piece of plastic, that's used to aim the visor or position the visor on the outside so that you've got an aiming point for the visor when you attach it on the inside. So all we simply do is we put it on the outside of the visor, okay, kind of get it into a position where you're happy with it, right? And once you are happy with the positioning, okay, now you've got an aiming point, because it's quite hard to see there, but there's actually a cross here on the visor itself. Now, what we simply do is we turn over the visor and we aim or align, place the visor insert itself in alignment to that particular cross. So that gives you kind of like a perfect positioning. So as I place it there, the visor is in a really, really good position. And there you have it. It's just simply a matter of now rubbing it in, making sure that it's connected properly. But a couple of things that I found is we got a better result with the visor insert once we clean the inside of the screen itself of the visor using some sort of white spirit. In this particular case we use methylated spirits. So there you go. Attach it, make sure it's nice and firm to the visor itself, and then all I simply do now is find the blue tab. Okay, and I remove that cover now, and now we've got a perfectly aligned visor insert on the inside. Simply remove the red cover on the outside, and there you have it. A perfectly positioned WeePro Universal Visor Anti-Fog Visor Insert. So there you have it. That's the WeePro Universal Anti-Fog Visor Insert fitted to this particular showy helmet. And as I said, I'm going to continue to use these Now that I've worked out a way to avoid getting a fogged up visor, I don't want to go back, particularly on cold mornings. So I'm going to continue to use this particular product. You can get a set of these from a website, and that is weetect.com, www.tect.com. Grab yourself a set, give them a try. I'm pretty sure you'll be happy with them.